Hello, everybody. Slactor the Dragon Master here saying Happy Halloween. I hope you all had a great holiday well, it's not really a holiday, but I hope all of you had a really nice Halloween and a safe one. For those of you who have children, I hope they really banked on the candy. I just hope they don't eat too much and get sick. But this is just a little bit of Halloween fun. I wanted to do a video. I don't know, it just didn't turn out. So I just wanted to come on as a character in a story that you can find on under D Wings World. He goes under D Wings. It is on Steemit, and he does an awesome pirate story about Captain K, who is actually the son of Dixie Silver Miner and Dixie Silver Girl. So I don't know how this got started, but he wore a pirate costume, and somebody started writing a pirate story. I don't remember if it's Karis Ravenhill or D Wings himself, but the story has progressed. And right now, the captain and his crew are approaching a island called the Foundry. And well, everybody knows what a foundry is. It's where you smelt metal. It's where you do all your pouring and such. So graciously, D Wings is letting me write that portion of the story, and I've been having a blast. I'm no professional writer, but had a lot of fun writing it, and I've had some really good comments. So I know people on Steemit can't really see this video because it's YouTube, but thank you for all the kind comments and the compliments. I mean, it really means a lot to me because a lot of thought and a lot of work goes into these stories. Part 4 will be releasing Sunday, so if you're familiar with the story, come back to see the continuation. Even if you're not, contact D Wings either through Discord, YouTube, or Steemit, and try to get the backstory because it's really awesome. And the really cool thing about this story is that all of the characters in this story are actual people in the Steemit community. I think is D Wings here? No, he's not in the comments. But hey, Chris. Hey, Corn Dog. Redneck. Hey. But anyway, try to get the backstory from him because you can read it from start to finish and catch up on all that's been going on. But it's been a really, really good story. I was going to do a little video, but like I said, it was just too cheesy. So I thought I'd just come in and say hi to everybody. So right now we have Christopher Sanchez. I don't think he likes the costume. He's like, And we got Brother Corn Dog. Corn Dog, did you notice you have a wrench? And then Redneck Stacker is here. Hey. Good to have you. And good to hear that you had some good news, buddy. I'm really glad to hear that. So I'm not going to stay on here long. It's been a really long day. It's probably the reason why the videos I tried to shoot didn't turn out. So I figured it would just be easier to come on the live stream. All right, we've got Crispy's Kiwi in the house. Hello, and I don't know about New Zealand. I think it's past yesterday, right? That's about Happy Halloween, sir. And sorry to keep looking away, guys. I'm trying to keep track of the side chat. Congrats on the. Oh yeah, says he's congratulating Corn Dog on the wrench. Okay, Grim. Yeah, no, I'm not the Grim Reaper. It's a character from a Steemit story that most of the precious metals community is involved in. All the characters except for the dragon himself, and there was one other, I can't remember which one D Wings. Oh, Sir Bentley. Everybody else is an actual character that he has talked to or friends with, have dealt with in the precious metal community, whether it be YouTube, Steemit, or even Instagram. But they're all real people that are in the story. Let's see. No, Wolfman, really, I'm not. I just don't normally stream on a Wednesday or on a work day, and I'm not going to keep this up long, but I just wanted to say Happy Halloween to everybody. Show them Slactor, the Dragon Master. Oh, and I cannot forget the Silver Gnomes, the Silver Gnomes that Slactor protects on the island. Hello, and Happy Halloween to you, too. Yes, thank you, Sal. It's kind of step to the side here, buddy. But Anyway, that's all I wanted to do. And the only reason why I really wanted to do this is because Dixie Silver Girl really wanted to see the costume for Slaktor the Dragon Master, and it was just kind of a thrown together thing. Looked more like a wizard. But the coolest part of the whole thing is the amulet. The amulet's from Rick's Metalworks. It's a dragon head, of course, and it weighs 6.7 ounces troy. So yeah, it's heavy, but it is a cool piece. Such a hard time, I think. No, now, Corn Dog, we talked about this. Be nice. What a surprise. Crispies are very good. Oh, thank you, Crispy's Kiwi. It's just something to have a little fun on Halloween. I had to work tonight. I didn't get to see the trick-or-treaters or hand out any candy. I really didn't get to do anything except for sit up at work. And then the guy that usually works with me, he was off today, so I was up there all by myself, and it was just it's a long night. So I just wanted to come on and have a little bit of fun for a little bit. Redneck Stacker says, can't end the stream too quickly or I'll be bored. Well, I really don't know. I have nothing prepared. I mean, I was just going to do a little short video saying Happy Halloween, and that was really about it. I didn't really plan on live streaming, especially a long one. Uh-oh, what do you mean? I ate a lunch, the kids, candy. Now wife told me no more. Oh, the Redneck Stacker got cut off. He was enjoying some of the candy from the kids, and the wife cut him off, said, no more. Hey, all right. D-Wings is here. So anybody on the side chat? I was telling everybody, D-Wings, about the story on Steemit. This is Slaktor, the Dragon Master from the story, and D-Wings is actually the first mate D aboard the Dragonfire, the ship that Captain K commands. There's a mage in there that's actually A.G. Scott's Kiwi. Of course, her name is spelled differently in the story. Yeah, yes, the Tale of Captain K. It's been a really fun story, and I've really enjoyed it, and I'm very happy and honored that D is letting me be a part of it. So, and not only in character, but this last section, I'm getting to write on that, and I'm so appreciative of the comments and the compliments that I've gotten so far. Really made me feel better, and it's been kind of a rough week or so. So seeing those comments really makes everything just awesome. Yeah, D-Wing says that Kiwi is actually spelled the K-E-Y-W-E-E Kiwi. Thanks, Cheryl. It was kind of thrown together. I told them the coolest part's the amulet. I mean, you got to have a little bit of silver in a precious metals video, even though it's just a Halloween video. Hey, V Coins. Welcome, guys. This is going to be a very short stream. Like I said, I just only came on just to say Happy Halloween in costume as the Dragon Master, and that's about it. But I'm really happy to have, golly, I've got 16 people watching. No way, really? Oh, right, that is awesome. But it looks like the YouTube side is buffering really bad. Or at least on my screen it is. So this is really unstructured. It's just getting together and just yakking, and that's about it. I gotta take a claw off. I gotta punch something, and I'm not used to the spikes. So I'll tell you what I want to do. Let me get a close-up of the amulet. Crispy's Kiwi Adventures. He wants to know if he can get a close-up of the amulet, and I'll get as close as I can for you. but it is a dragon head. It is made by Rick's Metalworks. It is 6.7 ounces. I believe it's 6.7 ounces, fine silver, Troy. He does a special antiquing on it. You can't really tell in this lighting, but it's got kind of a bluish tint to it. But man, this thing just pops. It is an awesome piece. It pretty much was one of the most expensive poured art pieces that I had gotten, and until I got the Cylon fighter ship from Scully's Corner. Now that thing is just that's like 8.3 ounces, but just super detailed. Let's see. Oh yes, it is. I mean, when I saw it, and everybody knows me and dragons. I mean, I love them. It's just part of me. You can see in the background they're all over the place. So when I saw this piece that Rick had, I immediately had to hunt him down and try to find out how to contact him. And it was just, it didn't matter, you know, what the price was. I knew it was expensive, you know, but I had to have it. And this was like the first. No, actually, it was the second dragon piece I ever got. The first one was a dragon from the bear, and that one's cool too. D-Wings, yes, it's an addiction. Well, I don't know why. I've always loved dragons. They're not real, of course. Well, maybe the Komodo dragons. There are creatures that are real that are called dragons, and there's also a sea dragon that looks very much like one. But you know, dragons are, you know, they're big, they're powerful, they're almost impenetrable. You know, they're armored, they breathe fire, so that's cool. Just really neat creatures. I love the looks of a dragon too, you know, and every spot on the earth, I don't care what country you go to, somebody's got a legend about a dragon. They don't all have them look the same, like the Quetzalcoatl. That is the first coin in the World of Dragons series that is coming out. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, the Quetzalcoatl. But it is like a winged serpent, but it's considered kind of a dragon. And that is I cannot remember what country that is from or what society that comes from. Crap. I want to say it's like Mayan or Aztec or somebody in the side chat. D, do you know what that is? Is that Aztec? So dragons too. Jon Snow winning in Game of Thrones? No, he can't. That's the younger brother, the little kid. Okay, yes, corn dog. Thank you. Yeah, it's Aztec. So it's the Aztec culture that has the Quetzalcoatl, and I think there's supposed to be like 6 coins in the series of the World of Dragons, and I can't wait to see what they put up there in succession to that. I mean, hopefully they'll go to like the Welsh dragon, which, you know. Hold this up for you guys. The Welsh dragon, and now the sun or the light's gonna glare on you. There you go. That's kind of a roundabout way of doing it, but there's the Welsh dragon. I love the red dragon of Wales from the Queen's Beast series. I have to say that probably one of my favorite dragon coins, other than the Queen's Beast of Queen's Beast Red Dragon of Wales, is this Destiny coin. Now that Destiny coin, the dragon on it is just, I wish it would focus better. I'm trying to show you guys, but this has got to be one of my favorite designs on a coin. That thing is awesome. I just wish the camera could get a little bit better, maybe. Trying to get it over my dark face, because whenever I usually put something dark in the background, the camera really zooms in on it, but there's just probably too much stuff in the background for that camera to really pick this thing out close. But But yeah, it's just ever since I was a kid, I've always loved dragons, and it's always carried through with me through my life. I mean, I'm not a young man. Yeah, I'm not, a crypt keeper either, but not yet. But yeah, they've always been with me. We got looks like we got Seduced by Silver. D-Wings is saying hello to Seduced by Silver. Oh, there she is. Hey, welcome. Good to see you. We got the Stacking Nerd. Oh Lord, now I'm embarrassed. The ladies are coming in seeing me in this goofy get up. Oh Lord, this will probably end up going viral and then I'll get kicked off of YouTube. But I tell you what, I mean, if anybody can cut me some slack on a costume, it's Stacking Nerd. She is awesome. She went to that Dragon Con, which, oh my God, I wish I could go to. I mean, that was a huge show. But I think if anybody can really appreciate the Slaktor the Dragon Master costume and saying, Happy Halloween, guys, it's the Stacking Nerd. I'll probably never see Cheryl again. Seduced is probably lost. Oh, well, no, maybe not. She says I have the Halloween spirit, so that's good. So maybe that's some forgiveness. Trying to see if Stacking Nerd says anything. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna. The problem is I really wanted to do a video. I'm building a shop. I'm trying to start pouring. And so I used to call it the dungeon because that was kind of a downstairs area where anything that just wasn't either useful or just in the way it went, got forgotten, and you never heard from it again. So, it just got to be a cluttered up junk room. Well, after watching The Bear, talking to Pitt, Stacking AG47, the Vulcan, Scully, Silverback Stacker, Silver Baggins, who's just started pouring, doing a great job, by the way. After seeing all these guys pour, it made me want to do it. And I want to get to where I can make my own bars. And, for trades and stuff. I'm not really interested in selling. I'm not trying to make a business out of it. I just want to be able to do my own bars. If I want to trade a channel bar with Red, he's working on his own channel bars. I can't wait to see how those turn out. But say Red or Stacking Nerd or anybody else. I want to be able to pour them myself because right now I have to order them. I have to have them made. That somebody has my stamp. Actually, it's Pitt Bullion, but Pitt's down. The store's down. So if anybody wants to trade me for a channel bar, I can't get it. It's just and I don't blame him. I mean, the poor guy didn't ask for what's happened. So I mean, he is getting better, but it really puts me at a disadvantage as far as training. No, not training. Trading. Let me see. I'm going to check this real quick. Planning. What did she say? I thought about. Thank you. Stacking Nerd. That'd be cool if you did. And that copper coin you got in that subscription pack, I cannot remember where you said that was from. Was it Providence? I don't remember where that was from, but you've got this subscription pack, and they sent you a copper coin that had like your channel, all about your channel, and that thing was just awesome. If you could do something like that, or even just a bar that had the Stacking Nerd, on it, that would be cool. That's all I did. I just got a stamp. Oh, MK bars. That's right. That's right. I remember now. But that's all I did was get the idea of some, like a 1 ounce or maybe a 2 ounce bar, and then at first I thought just getting Slacker Stackers, stamped across it, but that's too long. It's a lot of stamping. It's 2 words, and it would be kind of hard to fit on a smaller bar. But I went and got a stamp. Everybody knows my dragon logo by now, and that's what I got for my stamp. And Pitt Bullion poured me the 2 ounce bars and put the stamp in there. And so that's how it all started. He started doing some 1 ounce buttons for me. But I have to say, Silver Mac, and I'm going to wreck this shelf with these claws. Silver Mac, as an experiment, started pouring and started to try to sandcast. And he poured this guy. And check that out. I thought that was just awesome. You know, the head as a bar shaped like the dragon head. That is just too cool. And I would love to get more of these, maybe a little bit smaller size, maybe more into 1.5, maybe 2 ounce size, because this is almost 4 ounces. You know, so, you know, it'd be a little bit more affordable and easier to accommodate, you know, other trades, and maybe a sale or two if I feel like I really don't want to turn it into a business. I want it to be fun. I don't want to feel pressured. I want to do it at my own leisure, you know, so it doesn't become a job. It stays a hobby. That's what happened with photography. I used to love photography, but I went and started doing weddings, and I was so booked, and you know, I just had no time with my 8 hour a day job and doing weddings 4, 5, 6 hours after that. I was just like, yeah, I can't do this anymore. So it became a job more than a hobby. I ended up not enjoying it so as much as I did. So I quit the weddings, and now, you know, any photography I do strictly is just either a small favor for somebody or just for fun. But now I'm more into the YouTube and Metals Mafia type stuff now. So that's and the writing, even that kind of slacked away until D Wings let me write part of this Captain K story. That's been fun. So I've really enjoyed that. Trying to see, catch up with the chat. This cowl is driving me nuts, but you know, I'm trying to hide my face. You can't pay me to photograph a wedding now. Oh, so Seduced is you're a fellow photographer. Yeah, well, you know, actually I had fun at the weddings. It was just the post-production that drove me nuts. And this was back in the day before film, before digital cameras. I mean, this was all film. And sorting through all the photos and numbering them and, according to the negatives, and it was a mess. Yeah, and like I said, it turned into a job really good. Oh, so Stacking Nerd's going. Okay, well, good night, Stacking Nerd. Thanks for coming in. And this is just kind of a little throw together, spur of the moment thing, but it was so good to see you. And you take care, have a great night, and hopefully I'll see you Saturday on the live stream. Do you also stack gold or just silver? Redneck Stacker is asking me if I stack gold and as well as silver. I'd like to. I would like to add a little bit of splash of gold to the silver stack, but it's just so deadgum expensive. Every once in a while, I'll try to throw in maybe a little 20th ounce coin or a 10th ounce coin or something, but I have so very, very little, not even near an ounce. I'd be surprised if it even weighed like a half an ounce. In fact, I don't think it does. But you know, maybe just a little 0.5 gram, you know, half a gram or 1 gram bar here or there, and maybe a 20th ounce coin. The biggest thing I've got is a 1/4 ounce Queen's Beast Red Dragon coin. I had to get that one in gold. Of course, it was the Red Dragon of Wales. So you know me. You also stack gold or so. That was Redneck. Slacker Stacker, you made my day. Cheryl, how did I make your day? I guess because I did stacked the dragon coin. To go be making dinner. Okay, Crispy's Kiwi, thank you for stopping in. We so glad that that you came to visit with us. And oh, well, thank you, Cheryl. That is so nice. Cheryl said that I made her day, and I asked why, and her response was just by showing up here, and that is really really nice. Thank you. After such a rough day, that was so nice to hear. I really appreciate it. Tessa Cunningham just came in. Hello, Tessa. We'll comment. Hey, Tessa, hey, what's up? So Tessa's here. Hello, Tessa. This is just a little fun. Yeah, I know I look like an idiot on TV right now, but I was just doing a little Halloween thing just to have a little bit of fun. I've been working all day. I didn't get to see any trick-or-treaters and really didn't, no Halloween parties, nothing like, well, we did have a little Halloween party at work type thing, but you know what I mean. I still had to do my 8 hours of the evening shift. So when I came home, I had this costume. I had bigger plans to do a better video, but my dungeon's just not complete. The parts came in late. I was going to have a really cool like Frankenstein knife switch type thing that would actually turn on the lights. I've got the parts now. It's just I didn't have time to put it all together and get it working before Halloween. And I was going to actually do the video down in the dungeon with these bare bulb, like these Edison lights with the real big long filaments that just kind of glow orange, not real bright, but just that soft orange glow with the big switches and stuff in the background. And I thought that would have been really cool, but it just didn't play out. It just didn't happen. Stacker, is that Gordy? Said he wouldn't go smaller than 1/10 of an ounce. You know, when I ordered that 1/20 of an ounce, I thought I had ordered 1/10 of an ounce, but actually I clicked, and when I saw the price on it from the invoice, I was like, wow, that was pretty cheap. I thought it was more than that. And so when I went back and looked, it was the 20th ounce, the 1/20th ounce. Oh, Big T Coins. Hey, welcome. I believe you just subbed me by your avatar. If I'm seeing that correctly, I subbed you back. But welcome, thank you. And yes, Cheryl said the whole reason for this little stream here is Happy Halloween, everybody. I hope everybody had a safe one, and if anybody that had children that went out and trick-or-treated, I hope they got a really good haul of candy. Just hope they're not eating it all at once and getting sick. That happens. So is there any These by Silver did not consume any tainted candy? Well, I hope not. I hope nobody does, but with the way the world is today, that wouldn't surprise me. We'll probably start hearing it in the news tomorrow, where some poor kid got hold of something that somebody put something in or doctored. I mean, the world's just getting to where it's just not safe anymore. That's why a lot of kids don't go trick-or-treating anymore. They go to a church. They'll have church events, or someplace that's more localized, where when you go there, the people that are involved, so, and that they wouldn't do something like that. You see a lot of that now. Red said he did. Now, who was it that was Red? Was it you that got cut off? The wife cut you off on the candy? Or was that D? I'm sorry for the silence for those who cannot see the side chat. I don't get to pick order. Oh, V-Coins has to get his candy at the mercy of his kids. They said they're growing up and he doesn't get the pick. Chef, I really haven't gotten into them now. I did get into some cupcakes that were at the office party. I probably shouldn't have. It's a little kid. Cheryl, don't feel bad. It poured rain here. We had severe weather in the area on Halloween night, of course, and it all started right at dusk, right around nightfall. This deluge. Of course, I was at work; it didn't matter for me, but I, Mother Techie and other friends who like Halloween and give out the candy, they said it was just very, very slim how many trick-or-treaters were there because the weather was just terrible. Uh, Sorry, my mask is trying to slip. Oh, that's good, Cheryl. It's a beautiful day where she was. Kids just don't come around anymore. Well, I love Halloween, and I would always go to Mother Techie's because I live in a neighborhood where there are no kids. And when I first got in this house, I was so excited. I decorated. I got a big old bowl of candy. I believe it was a work night, and I took off work just to be here to do Halloween. Not one trick or treater, not one. So yeah, I did that for a couple of years before I just realized they do not trick or treat in this neighborhood. They all go to where Mother Techie is in that neighborhood. But the wife. The kids, I handed out candy at home, and everyone I gave out ate two for yourself, Red. Yeah, somebody said when you give out candy, it's one for them, two for you. I believe Dixie Silver Girl said that. That's bad. That's funny though. It's after Halloween here. Take the mask off. Nope, Dave, I don't show my face. This is the first time anybody on the YouTube side has ever seen me in front of a camera. Probably be the only time that they'll see me in front of a camera, unless I'm going as Slaptor the Dragon Master from D-Wing's story. So I don't show my face. I don't wear a Trump mask like Salivate Metal, but I don't show my face. I cannot believe I've been staying at 16 watchers this whole time. That's awesome. That is awesome. Got a good crowd. D-Wings, Cheryl, Dave, you're new, but welcome. Yeah, I saw you subscribed to my channel. I believe I subbed back. If I didn't, I'll look. If I didn't, I will. Okay, Corn Dog. Yeah, I'm gonna head out soon too because I've got other stuff to do too. I've got to write on that story and get that to D-Wing before Sunday. Well, give him time to post for Sunday. I'm still building stuff for the dungeon. Dave, a few did. I see I have 9 likes. So please, thank you for reminding. So please, guys, yeah, smash that thumbs up, please, because I've picked up a little hater. And every video I put up, I get a thumbs down. It's like he's waiting. He's got to stay up late because I post my videos late. And like, he doesn't even have time to watch them. It could be a 6-minute video, and it's like 2 minutes later that thumbs down shows up. V Coins, good night all. Have a very early morning. Okay, V Coins, hey, happy Halloween. Thanks for joining us. It was good seeing you. Everybody, I stream, for everybody that's new, I stream every Saturday, 5 p.m. Central Time. So if I'd love to see you guys join in that stream. And this weekend, Gordy, I don't even remember. I will look for you, okay? I'm sorry, but I will look for you. Thanks, Corn Dog. I saw you allowed that comment. I forgot these claws. I was trying to hit the mouse button, but there's smash it. Where are you, Gordy? Geordie. Thacker. Okay, I'll have to try to remember that so I can go and look and find your channel. All right, David, you have a good, oh, he's saying good night to VCoins. Yeah, VCoins, you have a good night, and hopefully we'll see you. I know I'll see you on Miners streams and possibly on Discord, but oh, wait a minute, that's another guy. VC Coins. I'm sorry, I had you mistaken, but I hope to see you again. Where I left. Great. Okay, Brother Corn Dog, you have a good night. Yeah, I'm shutting this down pretty quick here, too. This thing's hot, or this mask is hot in front of my face. But, okay. You know, I don't know if I can do that. I'm taking the claws off. I'm getting my fingers back. Let me look. Georgie, don't go anywhere. Or Gordy. Okay, there you are. Let me click. I'm going to, no, this is all the bad stuff. Yeah, it's, these are all the ban lists and stuff, and I certainly don't want to do that to you, so, crap. Are you subbed to me, Gordy? I'm going to assume that you are. If you are, I'll look in the sub list and I'll hit you back, for sure. Things due to working night, dude. You preaching to the choir. I mean, not in I didn't mean that in a bad or insulting way. I mean I'm right there with you. I'm a night owl myself, so trust me. I know. Trust me. I've been doing it for almost 30 years. 100 miles north of Yorkshire. North of the Yorkshire with the chocolate. Oh, so you're close to Stephen Heath then. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, wow. Really? Then how in the world did I miss you? Trust me, Gordy, it will be rectified. Yeah, I'm going to sub him too, Cheryl. I don't know how I missed him, but obviously I did, and I apologize for that. Oh, what time is it? Yeah, I'm going to be going in about 10 minutes, guys, because I need to sub Gordy, and then I need to get some writing done. I need to start marking off places to drill for all those parts for the panel going in the dungeon. I work all day long, so I always miss all the good stream because I'm working. So it's nice catching this stream. Yeah, Red, I understand. Usually when everybody streams is right when I'm at work, and I can't really participate in the streams. I can turn them on and listen to them, and that's about all, because I am working. You know, I can't just sit there and peck on the phone all night. So I put on my headphones and turn up the volume and listen to the stream of, you know, whoever's doing the stream. Like I was listening to Sal today, but man, I was so busy I just had to drop it. I couldn't stay. But unless anybody else has anything for me, you stream every Monday and Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Okay, that might be a problem for me. I'm at work at that particular time, and I think there's conflicting streams. What's this dungeon you keep talking about that you're doing? Okay, Red, what that is, I was telling them I had kind of a downstairs area. It's actually kind of a utility room thing, and it just turned into a junk room. You know, if it was broken or if I didn't really fool with it or whatever, it'd go down. I put it down there to store it away, and then you'd never see it or hear from it again. That's why it's like the dungeon. You know, when it goes down there, there's no escape. So it's just forgotten. But after watching all the pourers, like, you know, the guys in Metals Mafia, Scully, Silverback Stacker, Silver Baggins, all these pourers. It makes me want to pour. So I've cleaned out, or I'm in the process of cleaning out the dungeon and setting it up as a shop. And once I can get it set up, then I'm going to try to start pouring for myself. We'll see how well I do. I may hate it. I don't know. So I'm starting off cheap. I'm starting off with graphite molds rather than any type of Petrobond or Delft clay. I will use MAP gas torches instead of a expensive oxyacetylene setup, just to see if I can do it and if I like it. Now, if I do, then oxyacetylene, Bear tells me that that's the way to go. So that's what I'll try to do. I did see, back to all right, we'll show that. Somebody was saying, seduced by silver, I'm heading out. Have a great night, everyone. Great weather. Okay, thank you, Seduced. You have a great night. Thanks for staying with us as long as you did. Thanks for visiting. Great to see you, and I will see you another time. Yeah, it looks like we get, the viewer count is starting to drop. People, I think, are calling it a day. It is a work night, so I understand. I think I'm going to shut it down myself. It's almost 12:30, and like I said, I do the slacker bench. Yeah, the slacker bench. I do have a war board down there. I don't know if you've seen that, but you know how I do all of my COAs and business cards and stuff from the other stackers and such, and have them all represented. So when I do a video, people can see all these names. It's kind of my way of paying them back in advertising for them. And they're my friends, well, I have a lot of duplicate stickers, or I had a lot of duplicate stickers and COAs, and so I built another board down in the dungeon, and it's a bigger board, so it can hold more. But I'm putting everybody down there as well. So if I ask you, if I do a trade or if I get something from you and I ask you for 2 stickers, I'm not trying to be greedy. I'm trying to represent you in 2 places I'll be shooting videos. I'm trying to help you not be greedy, but I do love stickers. Everybody knows I love stickers. One other thing thought I was going to show. And I'm going to show you guys this. He is not a pour. You should call it your dragon pour den. Well, that's a cool idea, Red, but everybody's always heard me call it the dungeon. And now whenever we talk about the shop, that's what they call it. How's the dungeon coming? You got the dragon's lair. You had the wings. But everybody asks me about the dungeon. So I thought, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep it a dungeon. Kind of like one of those cheap sets for like one of like Elvira with the the horror looking stuff that's not really scary. And they had the one, I think his name was Al Lewis, the actor who played Grandpa on the Munsters. He hosted a show where he showed these old horror movies, and he had these little fuzzy bats and stuff. I'm not going to go that comical, but I'm kind of making it a dungeon-esque feel, trying to keep with that anyway. Just because everybody calls it the dungeon. In fact, I'm going to show you guys something. I'm going to show you something that I'm working on. I mentioned earlier in the stream that I was going to do like a old knife switch thing, like Frankenstein, and it would actually turn on the lights and such. Well, this is I don't know how many of you guys can really see that, but that's me laying out the parts, and that's one of the things I want to kind of start doing tonight is get all the lines drawn and show where the drill holes are to mount all this stuff, and then this old knife switches. And these 3 meters actually work. They were cheap. I got them on eBay for like $12 because they got them at an estate sale and didn't know if they worked. These things the patent dates on them are between 1880 and 1917. So, I mean, they are old meter. I mean, they're 100 years old and they still work. So that was just awesome. Ha ha ha, you still going? Just finished dinner. Yeah, Crispy. Yeah, I know. I keep getting the viewer count keeps hovering and going up. So And I keep finding stuff to show you, even though it's probably not interesting to most of you. Oh, thanks, Red. Yeah, it was a fun little idea, and it really wasn't that expensive to get the parts, and it's really mainly for show. But I am going to wire one or two of those switches where they actually do something. Now, I warn all of you: don't try to turn on a regular light bulb with a knife switch, because that's house voltage, 120 volts. It will hurt you, and it can kill you quick if if you get on that. So what I'm using is 12 volts, about the voltage of a car battery, but not that much current. And I have a thing called a power relay. That's a mechanical switch that works almost like on electromagnetics. So power coming in from the wall is sitting up here. The contacts going out to the lights are down here, and it hovers, so there's no connection. But there's a coil down here that when I put 12 volts on that coil, the magnetism pulls those contacts down and turns on the lights, and that keeps you isolated from the higher voltage and the dangerous stuff. So you got to be safe around stuff like that. And that was one thing I was worried about showing those knife switches, if somebody would get the cool idea of trying to turn on all their lights and stuff with these exposed copper rails. And I don't want to put a disclaimer in there that I am doing it in a safer way. And I have been in electronics and stuff for quite a while, so I know how to do a relay. So just be careful if you're going to fool with any electricity. It can be a very dangerous thing, and it's very unforgiving. So if it gets you, it's just a fraction of a second and it's over. So be careful. Yes, Dave. Coiled power switch basically is what it's. They call them relays, and this is specifically called a power relay because it's a low voltage coil to operate a high voltage contact with a good current rating. I think they're rated. It's 10 amps, 250 volt, but with the lower the voltage, the higher the current. Higher the voltage, lower the current. So I'm probably only my target rating is half that. I'm looking at. I'm probably going to. Maximum that I'd try to draw across that thing is about 5 amps. You should get one of them ball globes that have the. Yeah, somebody else. I can't remember who it was, but somebody else suggested something like that. One of those plasma rods or something that had the lightning in it. That's a good idea. But the dungeon's really not that big. I may put some stuff in there like that. I don't know, but right now I'm just trying to take it slow, do it little by little, because I still want to stack silver. I can't do that if I spend all my money on stuff for the dungeon. Although I haven't really been doing a lot. It's Christmas time, so it's another bad time to be spending money. Oh, cool, Dave. Yeah, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. Dave studied relay logic in school, so he knows exactly what I'm talking about. You may have to check your comment spam folder since I included a link. Oh, I'm sorry. That's D talking to somebody else. The other day, I wasn't sure which one to connect, so I just got lucky. Cheryl, you really want to be careful about that too, because you don't want to do that backwards. That tends to cause fires and explosions. Just remember, red to red, black to black. The little plus is red, the little minus is black. That's all you got to remember when it comes to automotive. Well, guys, it is 12:30. I really didn't intend for this stream to last this long, but it has been fun. I see a lot of new faces that I haven't seen in my streams before. I attribute that to time of day and night, because I know 5 is difficult. 5 p.m. Saturday Central is kind of difficult on a lot of people, but it's really good on some of our international guys. So they really enjoy being able to get into the stream at that particular time. But like I said, didn't really intend this to go long, as long as it did, but I've really enjoyed it. Night Slack Tour. Happy to see you, my brother. You too. You have a great night, First Mate D. It was good to have you in here. I'm glad to see you in the stream. Thanks, guys, for the reminder on the thumbs up. I have 10 likes. Control large power with small power. That's exactly it, Dave. It's a safer way to control large power, so you don't hurt yourself. That's exactly it. Good night, Tessa. Good night, everybody. I'm still at 12 watching. I hate to cut you guys off, but like I said, it is a work night, and I do have things that I need to do. So I hope everybody enjoyed the Slack Tour costume. I know it was kind of, it's Halloween, so I'm having a little bit of fun with it. But I hope y'all liked the costume. I hope it wasn't too cheesy for everybody. But anyway, for all of you, thanks for the great stream, brother. Okay, good night. Good night, Red. Oh, and hope things continue to improve, bud. I really do. So everybody, happy Halloween. Thanks for joining me on this kind of a impromptu stream. Had a blast. So you guys have a great night, and if you're working tomorrow, I hope you have a great day at work. So y'all take care and good night.